Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian. So in today's video I want to quickly show us how you can achieve this beautiful waistband using the half-inch elastic band instead of the usual 1-inch elastic band. So after sewing your trouser to this stage, you just measure the waist like this. You're using this waist measurement, not your actual waist measurement, okay, to cut out the band that you'll be sewing on this trouser. So after that, whatever you have, you're going to use the measurement to cut out your band. Remember, when you're taking the measurement of your trouser, we are removing 2 inches for the waistband, right? So the measurement you're going to cut out now is 2.5 inches, so you can use half inch to join it on the trouser. You can also make this rope using your material, or you can buy one. So I'm using this half-inch elastic band instead of the usual 1-inch elastic band. This is on fold, you can see, and now after on fold I have 2.5 inches, so I'll use half inch to join it on the trouser, while the remaining 2 inches will be for the band. That means total of the wideness is 5 inches. So what I'll do, I'll be dividing this by 3. You can do it 1.5 inch, I don't know if it will, but just divide it by 3, mark 3 lines, then you're going to make a stitch, okay, till the end. So you're going to stitch 1 2 3 till you get till the end. So just stitch from this line that you marked till you get to the end. Okay, so I will now go and stitch it. You can join the 2 ends together if you don't want to follow my method, but pay attention what I did. Okay, so I'm done making a stitch. So now I want to join this together. Like I said, if you can't follow this method, please open it up, join the 2 ends together before making the stitch. So what I want to do is I'm just going to place it like this, and I'll start from end and sew till where I stopped for the first stitch. I'll make a back stitch. I remove my needle, place it from the second one and stitch again, and then place it on the other one and stitch. I don't know if you understand this method, but if not, please open it up like this, join the 2 before making that stitch. Okay, so I'm done making this stitch, and you can see that at the center I've also added eyelet. That is where I'll be passing my thread. So you have to place it like this, iron it to get the center of this trouser. The center is where you place at the front of that trouser. So you can see the center mark, come out by half inch by on the both side, and you can just use your scissors to just open a little opening there where you pass your thread, or you put your eyelet. You can see that the eyelet is coming from this one, not from this outside, from inside here. That's why I put my eyelet. That's why I'll be passing the rope from. Okay, so now this opening also is where I'll be passing the elastic band. So you have to leave some opening where you pass your elastic band. So this elastic band, the measurement I use is your waist measurement minus 4 inches. My waist measurement is 31 minus 4 inches. That's what I cut out for the elastic band. So now I'm just going to put this pin here, this safety pin, put it on one end, and I'm going to just fix it from the first stitch that I made, following this opening here. It's a little complicated, but if you pay attention you can do it very easily. So pass it from that first one, and then you have to keep shifting it, keep fixing it till you get to the end. So when you fix this first end, you have to use a pin to hold the other end so it doesn't move inside. Okay, just use a pin to hold the other end so it doesn't move, as you're just fixing it till you get to the end now. So when you have reached this end, just hold the 2 together. Okay, you can just tie it. Like when you get to this end that you have removed the safety pin you used to hold the other one, you can just tie it, but make sure you tie it very well, because once it's stitched, you have stitched. Okay, just tie it very well and make sure it's very tight. But if you can't tie it, go ahead and use your sewing machine to hold the 2 together, just the way you stitched the other one. As you can see, I held mine with the sewing machine. Okay, so after you are done, just make sure you stretch it very well so that they will be equal. You know, when you finish, some will be gathered together while some will still be straight. Okay, you have to just straighten it very well. Just hold the 2 like this, just hold the 2 ends like this, and just draw it very well. Make sure that you straighten it very well before you start fixing the second one. You can see what I'm doing here. Just take your time. If you really want it to come out very well and be very beautiful, you have to just stretch it very well. So after that, the same way you did this first one, you go ahead and do the second one. Remember, after doing it, you have to stitch the opening back. Okay, after doing the first one, stitch the opening back so the elastic band will be in place, and then after doing the second one again, stitch the opening back, and the third one, stitch the opening back. So now you follow the same step to fix the second one and the third one, just like I'm doing so. And after that, remember to straighten it very well so everything will be straight. Okay, so guys, I'm done putting both the first, second and third one, and I've stitched the opening back. You can see how beautiful this is looking. If you get used to using this 1/2 inch elastic band, trust me, you won't even bother using the 1 inch elastic band again, because this is stress free. So the same way I pass the elastic band, I'm going to pass this rope through this eyelet that I just put. If you are using your bias, you can use your bias to do this. You can use your material to do it, or you can just buy that rope. There's a rope they normally sell for people that sew joggers. I can as well use that one. Just the same way, pass it through that second one where you created an opening. Remember I said you can just make a small opening, or if you have a machine for buttonhole, you can just make that buttonhole there, but make sure the place you are putting the opening is the place you are putting at the center front. Okay, so after now, you just pass the rope. When the rope have gotten to this end, just stretch it. You'll just remove this second end to be equal with the other one. This is very simple, guys. If you master to use this method, trust me, you will love it. It's very beautiful, and it beautifies your trouser very well, more than the other method, more than the 1 inch band. So after fixing it, if you're using bias, just go ahead and knot the end so it doesn't remove. Although it's very tight, it won't even shift at all, but you can go ahead and just knot it. So this is very simple and very beautiful. Let me like my video, drop your comments, and please subscribe to my channel. So after that, you just go ahead and fix it on your trouser. Okay,